Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to write out your E flat major scale in the bass clef. And I have numbers 1 through 8 up on the board, and that is to help us line everything up because there are only 8 notes in a major scale. So we're going to start by drawing the bass clef. You find the 4th line on the staff and you're going to start by drawing a dot on that 4th line. Then you're going to draw kind of a backwards C, and then you finish out your bass clef by adding a dot in the top 2 spaces like that. Then we're going to add our 3 flats in the key signature. So the first flat is going to be on the 2nd line, so it should look like that. Stagger a little bit, and our 2nd flat will be on the 3rd space. And our next flat is going to be on the 1st space. So B flat, E flat, and A flat. Now we're going to start by drawing our notes. It won't be quite lined up to start with because of where I put my clef and my key signature, but I'm going to start with my 3rd space, E flat. Then I don't skip any lines or spaces, and I have each line note with the line going through the middle of the note. Now we are a little more lined up. Now once I get beyond this note, I need to extend the staff with ledger lines. So all I do is draw a little line up here, and it's the same distance as the lines in the staff itself. So it's just an extension, and then I'm going to draw my note with that line through the middle of it so it's anchored. It's not just floating out there in space. The next note, I draw a ledger line again, but this time the note sits on top of it. And for my last note, I have to draw 2 ledger lines. So again, the spacing is important. You don't want the lines too close together or too far apart. And I'm going to have my note with the top ledger line going through it. Next, I'm going to write the note names. So my first note is an E flat, so I'm going to write an E, and then I'm going to add the flat sign. Then I have F, G, then A flat. So even though the flat is down here, it affects all A's. So this is an A flat. Then up here we have a B flat. Same thing, just because it's not on the 2nd line, as long as it's a B, it's going to be a B flat because of the key signature. Then I have my C, D, and then I finish up the same way I started with E flat. Next, I'm going to circle the notes that are part of the arpeggio, and it's always going to be the 1st note, the 3rd note, the 5th, and the octave. And that is how you write out your E flat major scale in the bass clef. I hope this was helpful.